Hey everybody, it's Jay from Norman S. Wright. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video on laminar flow diffusers, and I talked about operating rooms, and I showed laminar flow diffusers, or maybe laminar flow diffusers with an air curtain around the outside. But in reality, a lot of other things have to go into a ceiling of an operating room, including lights and other equipment. So this week, I want to talk about laminar flow diffusers with integrated LED lights. So let's get started. In the video on operating room air distribution, I drew this, which shows laminar diffusers above the patient and an air curtain around the outside. But there's more than just diffusers in an operating room ceiling. ASHRAE Standard 170, Ventilation of Healthcare Facilities, states that no more than 30% of the primary diffuser array can be used for non-diffuser purposes. It also states that the primary diffuser array needs to extend at least 12 inches beyond the operating table. So 70% of the space above the patient needs to be for air distribution, but the surgical team needs to be able to see too. Let's move this up. Typically, you would see lights that are ceiling mounted, wall mounted, or on floor stands, or a combination of all of these. You often see these round ring lights that kind of look like this. So if you have a patient on a table below the laminar diffuser array like this, if you put a light in the middle over the patient, then the lighting will disrupt the laminar airflow over the patient's core, so this isn't ideal. Let's move this over a little bit. So now let's draw our patient again under the laminar diffuser array. Another option would be to put the lights on the outside like this. Now we have not disrupted the laminar flow over the patient, so this is a better option for airflow, but the lights are not directly above the patient either, so that may not be ideal, but it's better than before. Let's move this over. But you can also get laminar diffusers with integrated LED lights. The LED lights can either be a narrow row of lights next to the diffuser face. This would be looking up at the diffuser and the lights. Or it could even be inside the diffuser, like this. This would be a side view, where the whole diffuser works as the light as well. This is a good option to get both the best airflow performance for patients and lighting conditions for the surgical team. Let's move this up again. When we talk about lighting performance, common lighting metrics include quality, color temperature, efficacy, lifespan, and illuminance. Lighting quality is reported as the Color Rendering Index, the CRI. This is measured on a scale of 0 to 100 and indicates how true colors look under various light sources. Light sources with higher CRI values produce more true colors. For reference, daylight is 100 CRI. Color temperature refers to the hue of a light source and is measured in Kelvin, where 3000 Kelvin is very warm in color and 5000 Kelvin is very cool. Let's make some room. Illuminance is the total light output on a specific surface area. It's measured in foot candles, which is 1 lumen per square foot, or lux, which is 1 lumen per square meter. And 1 foot candle is equivalent to 10.764 lux. Efficacy is the amount of light produced in lumens compared to the energy consumption in watts. And the lifespan of an LED is measured as a function of brightness over time. So LED 80 greater than 60,000 means that the lights will remain at least 80% of their brightness for over 60,000 hours. Let's move this up again. For operating rooms, IES RP 2920, the standard for lighting for hospitals and healthcare facilities, recommends lighting with a 90 plus CRI for surgical lighting, a color temperature in the range of 4000 to 5000 Kelvin, uniform illuminance with the absence of shadows and bright spots, and a target illuminance of 3000 lux at the operating table. Integrated lighting in the laminar diffusers help meet these recommendations. So let's bring all this back on screen. And I didn't lay that out well, so let's rearrange it a little bit. So that's an overview of laminar diffusers with integrated lighting. As always, you can talk to your Norman Wright salesperson if you have questions or specific application that you'd like to discuss. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, put them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.